Unacademy. Let's crack it.
Okay, let's start our session now. So first thing is, I got admission in an MBM engineering college. So you might have not heard this name, and this might be the case with most of you. Okay, so if you are from a tier 3 college, you know the pain. Okay, from the first year itself, you know that the maximum package in your college is about 6 or 7 lakhs or 5 6 lakhs. Okay, this might be the case with most of you, I know. And that too for CSIT students. I was a ECE student. Okay, and truly speaking, we had no placements for ECE branch. Okay, we had no placements at all. So only a few students get a good package, and TCS was considered as a good job in my college. Okay, so this was the condition back then. So now I think the situation has improved a lot. So I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that it is a bad college. Okay, it is the best college you can be in if you don't have JE score. Okay, so my JE rank was around 10,000, so I was not getting any IITs or NITs, and my NIT rank was even worse. It was around 40 50,000 because that time from my year only the board's marks were also added. Okay, so yeah, my score was good, but my rank was very bad, 40 to 50,000 in JE mains. In JE advanced, it was around 9 to 10,000. Okay, so I was not getting any IITs or NITs. So yeah, this is the college I went into. But yeah, so overall, when you are in first year, it happens. Okay, these things come to your mind once a while. That yeah, how are people doing? How are final year people doing? Okay, so are they getting placed? Where are they getting placed? So in my college, TCS was a mass recruiter. So if this is in your if this is the case in your college too, just write in the chat box. Okay, TCS, Infosys, Wipro, these are mass recruiters, and they give around 4 to 5 lakh per annum, right? And this is the average salary for most of the tier 3 colleges. So, and that too for CS and IT students. Okay, I was a ECE student, and there is a funny story. In first semester, we had in first year we had to study all the subjects, right? Mechanical engineering, civil engineering, electrical engineering, electronics engineering. We have to study everything. So I got a single back. In our college, we used to call it KT. Okay, 80 KT. So it might be the case with you guys also. So in our college, we used to call the back 80 KT. Okay, it is failing an exam basically. So in the entire first year, I failed only one subject which was electronics. Okay, and my branch was electronics. So I passed all other subjects: physics, chemistry, maths, and CS, mechanical, civil, all subjects. I failed in electronics. So I knew from that point in time that yeah, I am horrible at electronics. So in electronics, we have to learn about PN junctions and diodes and so on. Okay, NPN semiconductors. So yeah, I have studied one semester in electronics branch only because branch change usually happens at the end of third semester, right? So at the end of third semester, just before the exams of third semester, branch change happens. So I was the topper in all the other subjects in mathematics, physics, but I failed in electronics. So yeah, so since my marks were very good in other subjects, so I had a chance to change my branch. Okay, even though I had a back, I had a chance to change my branch. So I feel that was the luckiest moment in my life. Okay, not GATE, not Google placement, because if my branch had been ECE, today I have been somewhere else. Okay, right, correct. So in the end of the third semester, luckily my branch got changed from electronics to CS due to the scores in my first year. Cool. So and that too, I wanted to change to CS specifically because in first year we have a C programming course, right? So I used to go coaching for C programming, and I was very good in that. So I was the topper there in my coaching. So I used to like these pointers and building logic basically. Okay. So I still remember before the sorting topic was taught, I was able to figure out 2 or 3 sorting algorithms. Okay, so I made my own sorting algorithms, and then after writing the code, it turned out that it is the bubble sort only. Okay, so I have not learned bubble sort and insertion sort from the teacher. I have written my own codes before it was taught, and then it turned out to be bubble sort and insertion sort. So I was very interested in computer science. So in third semester also, my roommate was from CS branch. Okay, so Harshil was his name, and in third semester, in second year, my roommate was from CS. I was from EC. I was looking for a branch change, and I used to do all his assignments for computer science. Okay, I was very interested in CS, so I wanted CS badly, and also I knew that we have no placements for EC branch, so I was parallelly preparing for JE again. Okay, so I was about to give JE again. So if I don't get the CS in branch change, I'll give JE again. I have to take CS. So that was in my mind at that time, that I am made for C programming, C++ programming, for coding basically. Okay, so I have made my mind. So destiny didn't want me to change my college. So I had my branch change basically. So yeah, I got CS. And after branch change, in just 10 days, we have to give our third semester exams. Okay, so I was studying ECE subjects. There was no scope to change branch, because I thought that if you have a back, then you cannot change branch, right? So this thought was in my mind. So I thought that I am not eligible for changing branch, but actually they allowed me, and my branch got changed. So I got very lucky there. And in just 10 days, we have to prepare for third semester. So if you're thinking that the toppers in the college study from the first day, it is not the case. Okay, so in almost all the semesters, I was the topper in my branch, but I never studied before. Okay, I might have some of my friends here also. Okay, can you guys see each other comments? Okay, I have got some friends here to verify my statements. Yeah, this is the case. I hate this class because you cannot see each other comments. Right. Yeah, Abhishek writes that he is verifying this. Okay. So you might think that the toppers in your branch start studying from day one. Okay, but it is not the case. Okay, in these 10 days, or actually in any semester. Okay, you can consider any semester. We used to study one night before the exam only. Okay, so you might also be studying 1 or 2 nights before the exam only, and that is enough for college exams. So that is a good thing about tier 3 colleges. So you might think that your life is spoiled in a tier 3 college, but there are many advantages. Okay, first advantage is you might not having strict attendance rules. Okay, so in IITs, I went to IITs also. So the bad thing is that you will have periodic assignments and attendance and everything. Okay, so your life will be like hell. You have to study daily for 6-7 hours. So the college load will be like that. So in tier 3 college, we don't have any such load. So there are two options here. You are in a tier 3 college, and you are having a lot of free time. Okay, you are having a lot of free time, so you can spend it on something useful. Okay, that might change your future. You can spend your time on something useful that might change your future, or you can stick with the regular placements that are happening in your college, right? Okay, Pratyusha, you have 75% attendance, but I think 75% attendance is also manageable. Okay, you might not having classes from morning 8 to evening 3 or something like that, right? So you get a lot of free time. I'm sure in tier 3 colleges we get a lot of free time. Okay, so there are two ways here. You might waste it. Okay, you can waste all the time, and you can just enjoy your life. Okay, in tier 3 college, or you can spend that time in something useful that could change your future, right? So it is your responsibility. And I know in my batch, we had a batch of 40 to 42 students. Only 4 to 5 students, okay, only 4 to 5 students were active enough to do competitive programming, and they wanted a better future than that what college gives them. Okay, so they had this inspiration in their mind. Okay, so I'll name all of them. Okay, so some of them are here in this meet also. So that is a bad thing about IIT colleges. In IITs, we have the working environment. Okay, everyone is studying, so you have the pressure. Everyone is studying, so you have the pressure. But in tier 3 colleges, only a few students, two or three, will do some extra work. Okay, I'm not saying that you should study for your BTech exams. Okay, that will be done in 1 or 2 days. Anyways, you can score very well in by studying 1 or 2 days. I'm sure. Okay. So is there someone who disagrees with this statement that if I prepare for 10 to 15 days, then I can get better marks? Given that you are not in IITs and IITs, okay? In IITs and IITs, I'll discuss that after BTech, how my life has changed. Okay. Then why are you wasting time? Okay. Then why are you wasting time? That's the point. And when I say you don't have to waste time, it doesn't mean that you have to avoid the fun part of your life. Okay, you don't have to avoid your fun part of the life. So if you're studying for 8 to 10 hours of in a day, you'll not get anything. That is for sure. That is the mistake I made in JEE. Okay, in JEE I used to take a lot of pressure. So I had from morning 8 to evening 2 p.m. I had coaching. Then my coaching is in some, take a bus for 1.5 hours. Then I came home. Then I rest for 30-40 minutes. Then I again studied for till night. Okay, so in JEE, I used to take this pressure. I didn't have any friends. I didn't used to talk to anyone. I was just studying. I was just mugging the formulas. Okay, JEE syllabus is also very big, and but GATE syllabus is also at least 40-50% of it, right? So yeah, so you have to be chilled out. You have to be chilled out. You cannot do anything in pressure. Okay, so remember just this one thing, that a happy brain learns fast. Okay, I'll be sharing my each day schedule with you. You can calculate the average for my studies. The average will come out to be 3 to 4 hours. Okay, I have not lied in that, because it has been made for every day. So this is a proof that I was making for every day that time only. Okay, I'm not this free that I will make the entire schedule now to show you guys. Okay, so I was creating the entire schedule with my preparation only. So for 2 years, I have the record for the entire 2 years. Okay, 700 days. I have the entire record that each day how many hours I studied, what I studied. Okay, which day I gave which test, which day I covered which content of the videos. I have each the log for every day of my preparation. And you can take the average of hours, it will come out to be 3 to 4 hours only, maximum. Okay, and the average is also increased because of the ending time. Okay, in December, January, you have to study. Just before GATE exams, you have to study. Okay, there you have to make an average of 7 to 8 hours. So actually GATE syllabus is not big, right? Even if you study for 2 to 3 hours daily, even if you study 2 hours of content, okay, then too the syllabus will be finished in 6 months. Okay, you can guarantee this thing. The GATE syllabus is not too big. You have 10 subjects, and you can finish 2 subjects in a month. Okay, by just watching 2 to 3 hours of content every day, and that is enough. If you can finish the syllabus in 6 months, then why are you taking pressure to study 5 to 10 hours? And actually, if you are claiming that you are studying 5 to 10 hours per day, then you are not actually studying. Okay, for that duration, no one can do that. No one can study 10 hours a day. Okay, that is enough for IAS exam. Okay, you are just giving GATE exam, and so actually you're not studying. So what happens is you are just taking the pressure. Your book is open, the lecture is open, you're not listening. Your brain is not happy, you're not listening. So that will happen. Okay, so enough of this talk, so I'll start. So okay, so when I switched branch, then too I was not satisfied with the placements. Okay, that used to happen in our college. When I switched branch to CS, so in the 4th semester I was trying to figure out what could I get from this college. Okay, and I was actually, since I changed branch, I was the last student of my batch. Okay, you can get this thing. So I was not getting CS branch. That's why I had ECE branch. So I was the last student of my branch, and I heard that the average package is around 3 to 4 lakhs, and I don't want to settle there. Okay, so I thought that what are the options? What are the options for it? And you'll not believe it. I have not listened the name GATE from everyone, from anyone in my college. I was just studying the subject logic design. Okay, so logic design was there in our curriculum in third or fourth semester. So I was trying to look out for some good lectures for logic design because I wanted to learn it for my semester exams. Okay, so then I came to Ravi sir's lectures, and I just saw the demo lectures and I loved them. Okay, so then what I did is I saw the demo lectures for all the subjects. Okay, that are in GATE. So I was able to understand comparative design also. Okay, so then I thought that what is this about? Okay, what is this teacher talking about and everything. So then I searched for GATE exam, and I was not convinced enough. Okay, so I looked at his website, and so this happens when we see the rankers faces, then we think that, yeah, this coaching is good. Right? So in his website, at that time he was not part of an academy, so I saw his website, and gate to 2015, gate 2016 rankers were there. So so among top 10 there were 3 or 4 rankers. I didn't even know any other coaching name. Okay, I didn't even know. So I just saw that among top 100 there are 25 students. So yeah, he's a good teacher and he's teaching good, so I can take his coaching. Okay, so then I searched about GATE exam. At the end of my fourth semester, at the end of my second year basically, I searched about GATE exam. What is it about? So then I found these reasons that why you should give GATE. Okay, so yeah, GATE score has global acceptance, we all know. And one thing also, so I saw his felicitation videos. Have you seen some of the felicitation videos by Ravi sir? Okay, they are really inspiring, right? So when he comes down the stage, everyone stands up, and yeah. So yeah, I was really inspired. So in my entire 2 year journey, I saw felicitation videos like 5 to 10 times. Okay, like each felicitation videos. So yeah, it might be the case with all of you. I know. Yeah, all of you are writing yes. Okay. So felicitation. I don't know why, but felicitation video actually inspires a lot. It inspires you to be there, right? So yeah, this happened with me. So yeah, so then I was convinced that I can go to some IIT. I should try to go to some IIT or NIT. Okay, so I set a goal that I want a under 200 rank. Okay, and this was my goal, under 200 rank till my end of the preparation. Okay, till I was going to give the GATE exam. At that particular time also, my goal was only to get under 200 rank. Okay, I never thought about getting first rank or second rank or anything. Okay, so if you think if you try to make first rank as the goal, this is my thinking. Okay, you'll take a lot of pressure. Okay, I don't wanted to pressurize myself. I knew that I am not a very good student. I failed badly in JE. Okay, JE, BitSet, everything. So I know that I cannot do better than that. So my goal was this, and one thing was sure, that I am not getting anything from this college. Okay, I don't want placement from this college. I just want is they are giving me free time. I want to, yeah, MSK. I'll get to that. Okay, I'm just coming to that. That how do I balance my college and GATE preparation? Actually, I balanced coding also with it. So I'll come to it. So my aim was under 200 rank, and it felt right. Okay, so when I finished 1 or 2 subjects, I took the subscription. I finished 1 or 2 subjects. Then it felt, that yeah, I can do it. Okay, then I made this target that I have to get under 200 rank. I want to go to IIT. Okay, and what makes you feel it? So there is a famous saying. Okay, I don't know by whom, that if you want to send your kid to an IIT, just make him see IIT at once. Okay, just go with your kid in an IIT. Just make him see that how the campus is for half an hour. So yeah, this happened. So in my fifth semester, I went to Tech Fest. Okay, IIT Bombay Tech Fest. So yeah, there it felt कि यार ये है campus, तो like where are we studying? Okay, what a shitty place is that? And yeah, this is a place somewhere has to study. Here we can study actually. Okay, and yeah, this is a place. What an environment. So if you are in first or second year of a college, just go to Modai or Tech Fest once. Okay, or any cultural or technical fest of any IIT. Okay, but Modai and Tech Fest are best. Okay, so yeah, you can go there. Okay, don't avoid it. Don't think about money there. Okay, it will be worth it. Okay, I have seen people writing with the on walls of IIT Bombay that yeah, I'll come here someday. I'll give gate exam and I'll come here. Right. So I have seen people in the on the walls of IIT. It has been written by many people. So they love the campus this much. Okay. So if you are feeling low, if you so many people ask that how do you keep up your motivation? Okay. And if I feel low, what should I do? Just visit IIT once. Okay. Just visit IIT once. Spend some money. Go to Bombay. Just go to the campus for a couple of days and come back. Okay. You will feel motivated. Or just watch the felicitation video 1 or 2 times. Okay, these are 1 or 2 tips. Okay, so whatever inspires you, just go through it. And actually I had one college teacher also, so his name is Professor Alok Gehlot. So yeah, he used to trust in me, okay, a lot. So I always thought that I cannot do it, but he always thought that I can get into IISc. Okay, he wanted me to go to IISc, so he had a belief in me. Okay, so yeah, so he motivated me, my friends motivated me. So yeah, so just see the points. Okay, just pick up the person in your life who is motivating you. So Ravi sir is the one, and a professor in my college was one of them. So you can pick yours. Okay, they can be your parents. Okay, so my parents also pushed me a lot. They helped me a lot in my preparation. I'll come to that. So just pick the set of people who are willing to help you in your preparation. They don't envy you. Okay, there are some friends in the college that I mean they'll envy you, okay, for your success. Don't So stay away from them. Okay, just pick the right set of people who support you at every point in your life. Okay, it need not be friends only. They can be parents, they can be teachers, and parents or teachers are more like trusted in this field, right? So they'll not envy you at any point in time. So just pick the right set of people and stay with them. If you're focusing for any exam, okay, you should be in an environment where everyone trusts you. Okay, if people are envying you, like if they are poking you like that, for every test series exam they are asking you what is your rank, how many marks did you got, I got 10 marks more than you, something like that. It will be a very bad environment for you to study. Okay, just stay away from them, so you can break friendship also. Okay, that is not a true friendship, right? So yeah, so I had a very big group of friends. I had 12 to 13 friends, but among those, two friends were the best. Okay, so I used to stay with them a lot. Yeah, so I'll tell you. And actually, that was my ICPC team also. So we were three in the college, and actually I had many friends. Okay, everyone in my college was my friend, but I know exactly that who envies with. So yeah, I know that this particular guy doesn't like my success. Okay, he can never support me. I know. I still know some of the names. So this might be the case with you also. Okay, so I'm just giving you a caution that stay away from these type of guys. Pick. There will be a set of 2 or 3 people who are really your friends, and that set of people can never be bigger than 3 or 4. Okay, so if you have a group of 10 or 12 people, all 10 or 12 people cannot like each other. Okay, you can create a graph. Okay, complete graph, but there will be smaller sets in that set of 12, 13 people. Okay, it happens. So for your preparation time, stay with them. Okay, interact with everyone, interact only as much as it is required. Okay, so I never bragged about my, so in test series it happened. Okay, so I was doing well in test series also. I'll not lie. So in some of the tests I used to do very horribly bad, but in some of the tests I used to do very good. I never told anyone. Okay, just two of my friends who were supporting me, they know that I am doing well, that I'll do well in gate exam. But I don't tell anyone. Okay, other than that. Okay, so yeah, I trust these things. Okay, you should also stay away from these type of people. So this is the point. Okay. Okay, so how my preparation started, let's talk about it. This talk can go endless, right? Right. So I started at the end of the second year with digital logic. So the only subject which I studied in second year was digital logic. Okay. So in my third year itself, I completed all the other subjects. So I found Ravindra Babu sir lectures online, and my entire preparation can be like written in one line, that I just watched the video lectures and I took plenty of tests. Okay, I feel that test series play an important role. Okay, I have my friends here. So whenever my friends used to come to hostel, I was giving test. Okay, so whenever they gave me a call, I just picked up and say, I'm giving a test. Okay, this I used to happen. So every day, at least one test I used to give. So this was my thinking. So actually, I hate practice questions as a PDF. Okay, if you give me a timer also, then that is better. So because you are then bound, because I am not a studious guy. Okay, because I used to love trips. I used to love fun and playing and everything. Okay, so we used to do that a lot. So what happens is, if you have a timer in front of you, you are bound to sit there, right? So that's why I loved tests. So Ravi sir also provided practice question PDFs. I never touched them. Okay, so I used to download them. I have an entire folder created still, but I have never touched it. But I have given all the tests. Why? Because I'll come to my schedule. So because of my schedule, I was bound to sit 1 to 2 hours, and in that 1 to 2 hours, I used to bifurcate that 1 hour I'll study lectures and 1 hour I'll solve questions through tests. Okay, so we have 45-minute tests also in test series, so that is best. Just sit for 45 minutes, solve 10 questions, and yeah, you can go anywhere you want. So but do this daily. Okay, do this daily. So I'll come to it. So average is 3 to 4 hours. Okay, it is not 4 to 5 hours. It is 3 to 4 hours of preparation every day, and this is the total. Okay, I attempted 247 tests in 1.5 years, and this is a true number. I have the proofs. I have still the score of every test, the rank of every test with me. Okay, so this is the number of tests I gave. Okay, for my gate preparation. And still I didn't have any pressure in my mind, because I used to study 2 to 3 hours only every day. So Karthik, I'll come to it. Okay, so Karthik is asking, was I able to give test series on the same schedule given? So I used to try it. Okay, so my intention was to do it, but I was not able to cope up many times. So it is fine, but you have to plan accordingly. So if one subject is left, then you have to make slot for it. Okay, so my target was to go along with test series, but sometimes some tests got missed, but I used to create slots for those tests. Okay, I never missed any tests. So all the tests in the entire test series, I have given all of them. Okay, so 10 days before the exam, I have finished actually all the grand tests also. So I was starving that I need more tests. This was the situation. So my entire revision, yeah, my entire revision went around tests and practice. Okay, so lectures plus practice. Okay, so everyone knows this, and people ask that what you should practice. Okay, so they have created beautiful test series, right? So so what a beauty the test series is. They'll give you 2 days gap, and then they'll have a 45-minute test for this part. So you just watch the lectures for this part in these 2 days, and then give the test. Okay, so yeah, I'm coming to CP also, Mayur, you know. So yeah, this is the important point. If you are getting depressed many times during the preparation, okay, you have to fight back. And for fighting back, just stay with those people. Okay. So there was some dhaba in our city called Ames Dhaba. So we used to go there almost daily. Okay, almost daily we used to go there. So yeah, that is the time you'll forget your all the issues of your life. This happens. So stay with your friends, the good friends, and stay connected with your family. So if your family is not supportive, okay, it might be the case. Okay, it's not bad to say this thing. It might be the case that your family is not currently supporting you. There may be any reason for it. So yeah, don't so minimize talking with them for this particular period of time. So if you have some target, dedicate everything to that target. Okay. So so stay with those people who can keep you motivated. Okay, this can be your girlfriend, this can be any of your friend. Okay, this can be your parents. So my parents were also supportive. I was very lucky in that. So yeah, they also usually periodically monitor my schedule, that I'm studying or not. So if for 4 or 5 days continuously I didn't study anything, so my father used to scold me a little. Okay, said that, why are you doing this? Okay, you should study a bit. Yeah, this is not bad. Okay, this is not bad. You should have someone in your life. If you're not, so this is a good thing about bad thing about online coaching. Okay, this is a bad thing about online coaching. So you should take an online coaching if you are dedicated enough. Okay, so if you are disciplined enough, then online coaching will be successful. And even if you're not disciplined enough, you have to make yourself disciplined for that particular duration of time. Okay, so in my life, I am not disciplined. Okay, and I am not like very studious, but yeah, so the discipline thing was taken care by my parents, and yeah, the moral support was taken care by my friends and teachers. Okay, so this was the case. And the felicitation videos. Okay, I repeat that again and again. Just see them, right? Yeah, and this is also important. I solved previous year question 2 times in my entire preparation. So I have seen many people who just repeat previous year question. Okay, you don't have to do it 6 7 times. You don't have to muck them up, right? Those are not the question that will be asked in the exam. This will never happen. Okay, those are not the only question that will be asked. So don't just repeat previous year question. Okay, you'll get confident. Okay, what will happen is it happens. I have seen many people. They mug up all the previous year questions, and what happens is they get too much confident in them that they think that they can crack gate. Okay, why? Because they can solve all the previous year questions. So they are thinking that this is the level of the question, but actually what happens is in the first attempt they were not able to do it, and actually most of the questions are covered in lectures only, right? So you are not doing them. You are not doing them actually. So don't be proud that I am able to solve all the previous year question with 100% accuracy. Okay, okay, solve new questions. Okay, I solved it 2 times because I had 1.5 years. Okay, so one with the lectures and one at the end. Okay, so I took the paper as a whole and solved it. So just to see my time and speed and accuracy. Okay, so that is how I manage previous year question. Don't muck them up. Don't solve previous year question only 10 times. This is a mistake. And this is also a mistake that you're not solving them at once also. Okay, just solve them at least at once, because they give you a rough idea that how the paper will be. Okay, so when you solve all the previous year question, you have the idea that how the questions are asked in gate. And what happens is when you take 3 or 4 test series, and in some test series there in every test there will be 2 or 3 questions that are ambiguous for your mind. Okay, that the coaching is telling different, the answer is telling different, the book is telling different thing, and you're confused as hell. Okay, and even if you are asking for doubt support, they are telling their own answer. Okay, so this happened with me a lot of times. Okay, just tell me in the chat box if you agree with me. Okay, in every test, so if you're prepared for gate, obviously it happens in one question at least. There will be 7 or 8 opinions. Okay, different opinions. So at that point in time, if you have solved previous year questions, you know that what gate expects in these type of questions. So in COA, I don't know why, but in COA and OS, this used to happen. Okay, so just see a similar question in previous year questions. Okay, that what actually gate authorities expect in these type of questions. And if this type of question has never been asked, then leave it. Okay, leave it. Don't just be stuck there only. Okay, so yeah, this is the thing. And let's discuss some myths about gate preparation. So Jaideep, is this you who got AIR 1 this year? We have one Jaideep here. Okay. Okay, fine. Okay, no, he's not that. Okay, so yeah, Ravi said test series is good enough. Okay, so yeah, you can go with it. So it is quite structured. So I followed it. So yeah. Okay, so yeah, see, there are some myths that I have cleared this thing. Okay, a good rank requires 24/7 dedication. You have to mug everything. You have to just sit in the front of a laptop and just learn about gate exam or any exam you're targeting. Okay, the entire day. This is not the case. You'll not learn anything. Okay, you can have the same dedication for 2 to 3 days, then it will break definitely. Okay, so I have some friends who are trying to give gate and they follow this strategy. Okay, so their mind is in binary state. Either they are studying for the entire day, and after 2 3 days they get depressed and they leave the study for 1 week. Okay, and that's the worst strategy you could follow. Okay, if you're leaving a preparation for 1 week, you have to start from zero. That keep this thing in mind. If you're leaving your preparation for 1 week, you have to start from zero. Okay, so better study for 2 hours, but do it daily. Okay, so yeah, average will remain the same, but you don't have to start from zero. Okay, if you're studying for 2 to 3 hours daily, so I'll share my schedule. You can see I have done half hours of study, but I have did it daily. Okay, so don't take too much breaks in between. So this usually don't happens in offline coaching because you have daily lectures, but in online lectures this can happen because you have bought a package and no one is like monitoring you that you are watching videos daily or not, right? So in online coaching you have to be self disciplined. You should not take long breaks, okay, like 6 7 days. So this should not happen. So good quality time of 3 to 4 hours is more than enough to crack gate in 1 year. Okay, I claim this. Okay, sorry for this, guys. My laptop got disconnected. Okay, so I have joined using different machine. Yeah. So if you can hear me, just chat in the chat box quickly. Okay, will not waste time. Okay, fine. So yeah, quality time of 3 to 4 hours is enough. Cool. So yeah, and second myth is if you are targeting one exam, then you have to devote all your time to that exam only. Here comes the competitive programming part. Okay. So if you are targeting one thing only, like gate exam only, it doesn't mean that you should close all your other doors. Okay. So I used to do programming also. Okay. And why did that happen is, so in second year, my friend Himanshu came to me that there is some exam known as ICPC. Okay, you should try it. We should make a team. And I have never written a competitive programming code till then. And I asked him what is this coding about? What is this CP about? And yeah, so he told that yeah, it is a very prestigious exam, and this senior of ours has done very really well in it. So we should also try it. Okay, and then when we started coding, then we came to know. Okay, so when we started coding for 1 month, we gave contest. Okay, long challenge and on code chef, and and we were able to solve 1 or 2 questions. Okay, I remember in first contest I was able to solve 2 questions, 1 or 2 questions only. So this happens with everyone. Okay, by birth I don't know programming, right? By birth no one knows programming. But the point is, so CP I won't give credit to anything, right? For CP you don't need anyone else's motivation because the name itself is competitive programming. Okay, if in some subjects name itself you have competitive word, it is self motivating. Okay, so when do you make something competitive? Okay, when you want to enforce the competitive nature. Okay, so actually competitive nature itself is motivating. So if you're getting low ranks, you have the motivation to do better. Okay, in one long challenge, if you are able to solve 2 questions only and your friend is able to solve 4 questions, this is the competitive nature, right? And we had even though only 4 to 5 students used to give contests in our college, we have the competition among ourselves, and that was a healthy competition. Okay, yeah, we used to scold each other with this happens, but it was not like real scolding. Okay, but yeah, so it was a healthy competition. But yeah, so the competitive nature itself of CP helps you build. Okay, so this helped me. Okay, so in every contest we used to have a competition in our batch. So there was a senior. Okay, so he was great in programming. So he was 5-star coder in third year only, and we know that we cannot match him any day in our life. And so we didn't have any competition with him. We know that he is some kind of god or something. So for us, in competitive programming, so it is all parallel. Okay, this story is going parallel with the gate story. So yeah, we used to think that he's the god only for programming, and yeah, no one can match him. So yeah, it's still this is the case. Okay, we are not better than him. But what happens is we used to have competition in our batch only. So when we were in third year, he was in final year, so we had a competition in third year only. So if you want to learn CP, you have to learn the concepts. That is the first thing.
and after concepts you have to do practice. Okay, so for practice there can be nothing better than competition. Okay, so if competition scares you, then you have to get used to it. Okay, there is no option, because in India education system is competitive in nature. Okay, so actually every exam is competitive in India, so you have to get used to it. Okay, it is a sad reality, you have to get used to it. But you will get used to it. Okay, so what happens is, if you're getting demotivated for 3 to 4 contests, let it be. Okay, you have to fight. That is the moment you have to fight. In any exam you have to do it. So CP is the same thing. Okay, it will happen. Yeah, so don't make expectation with yourself. It happens with everyone. So everyone is able to solve 2 to 3 questions only. So it is okay if you're taking more time or less time. So if you're taking more time, then give more time. It is fine. Anyways, you have to learn programming. Okay, if you want to get into good service-based companies or very good product-based companies, you have to learn programming. Even if you are doing a job right now and you want to switch the company, they will ask you data structures algorithms only. Okay, and you cannot solve those problems without knowing CP. Okay, even if you crack gate, and when you go to IIT Bombay, even you have to sit in coding test. Okay, even if you are gate AIR1, they'll not take you, but just by seeing that you are gate AIR1, right? You have to prove them that you deserve AIR1. So for that, now the criteria changes. So yeah, they'll ask gate questions, and if you are AIR1, they'll not ask you gate questions. This will happen. Okay, they have the trust in you that you know core subjects, databases, OS, CN. So they'll not bug you in that, but you have to prove the ability to code, and for that you have to solve coding questions. Okay, so I'll come to that. And so is this you, Himanshu? So yeah, I still remember one thing. The in third year end, this I solved my first DP problem. Okay, and I still remember till this date. So you have to make memories like this. So you have to make CP addictive to you and target the things which you cannot solve. Yeah, VK18. Yeah, this is Himanshu. Okay, so yeah, so VK18 was the problem code in CodeChef. You can see it right now also. So that was the first DP question I was able to solve. Okay, and yeah, so it took me one day, one and a half day. I know the concept of DP. Then too, it took me a lot of time, because I had no options. Okay, I had no coaching and anything. In CP, we didn't have any coaching till then. Okay, so we were just fighting with the contest, and we have not practiced it. So yeah, DP looks so scary. Pukhraj, correct? At that point in time, it looked scary to me also. I was in my third year. In my third year, I was not able to solve even a single DP question. Okay, and this was the first question I solved for dynamic programming. So this can happen. So when you see amazing programmers in India, what happens is most of them are from IIT and NITs, and there they have a good coding culture, excellent coding culture. From first semester itself, they start programming. Okay, in the second semester itself, they know dynamic programming. What is dynamic programming? Okay, I have heard the word in third year. So this can happen with you also in tier 3 colleges. So if you start coding early, it will be better. Okay, if you take more time also, then you are able to give more time to it. And anyways, if you're giving gate, if you're not giving gate, if you want a job, you have to do programming. Even if you so only if you want to pursue your career in research, like if you want to do PhD or something, then you'll not require computer programming at all. For any other career in computer science, you want coding. So yeah, we used to do it. We didn't used to do it for placements. Okay, this thing I didn't knew at that time, that we will require programming at the end. This we were doing just for fun. Okay, this was a fun activity for us, that we have to beat this particular guy in our batch in every contest. Okay, so yeah, this is a bad thing, but yeah, this helped us, so it doesn't matter, right? So yeah, so this is how it is done. So yeah, DP looks so scary. So but you have to learn the theoretical concept of DP and graph. So DP and graph are the most uh, most frequently asked questions in any interview, and they both are difficult until you learn them. So you have to learn the theoretical concept, all the theoretical concepts present in DP and graphs, everything, and you have to solve a lot of practice question, and that too in a hierarchy. Okay, you have to solve easier DP questions first. That in so you just have to write the Fibonacci code in DP. Okay, again and again. So you have to learn this thing. Okay, and we will look into it. Okay, in coming to the course, we will look to it. So here the content was to look at my journey. Okay, so I'll tell you that how to excel each and every topic in CP. So Sijin, it is Sijin is saying even after 4 years of BTech, I haven't heard about dynamic programming. So yours is tier 4 college, is it? But it is okay. But it is okay. Okay. So okay, okay. So you're from EC. Then it's fine. Then it's fine. So yeah. Uh, now, if you want to get into software industry, then you have to learn these things. Okay. Okay, so my time was not only dedicated to Gate. It was only 2 to 3 hours. I still have 12 hours of my day. Okay, so what we used to do coding. Okay, for 3 to 4 hours of coding. If some contest is going on, we were mad. Okay, that we were very competitive coming to CP. So we used to code all night sometimes, and yeah, this was our life. Okay, so we used to code a lot. So I participated in ACM ICPC. So till third year end, we learned many things. Okay, so since DP was done, so I shared. So I basically solved many practice problems. We didn't miss any of the long challenges or any lunch times. Okay, cook off used to scare us a little, so we didn't give all the cook offs, but but we didn't miss any long challenges and lunch time. So if you are regular to Code Chef, can someone tell me here that do cook-offs also scare you? Have you tried all the three types of contests that happen in Code Chef? Yeah, so because in cook-off it is binary, right? You don't have partial marking. So yeah, so but what the problem is, all the competitive exams are of the cook-off nature. Okay, even ACM ICPC is exactly like cook-off. So this is the problem. We used to give them, but we didn't have enough practice for cook-offs. So yeah, it is fine. So so I don't know about lead code, Raj. Code Chef is definitely better. Okay, Code Chef is definitely better. I have not solved problems on lead code right now. So I guess lead code contains questions on placements, relevant to placements. It is more directed towards placements, I guess. But Code Chef in general helps you both in placements and improving your coding abilities, right? Yeah. So yeah, so in ACM ICPC third year, we were not able to do good. Okay, since one team is only selected, and the senior which I talked about, his team got selected, and so we were not able to do good in our third year ICPC. Okay, so in our final year again, so in that 1 year we coded a lot. So now it is the time that we used to beat that guy. Okay, in our batch. So we had two teams in our batch. So only 6 people used to code. Think of it like it, and two ICPC teams. So these 6 people used to give every contest, and they used to compete with each other. Okay, so this happened with us. So this is how we learned coding. Okay, so there has to be something that keeps you motivated in Gate. My parents and my friends, everyone helped me in competitive programming. The competitive nature of the questions helped me. Okay, so these are two things. Cool. So also I have done research also. So my internship, I have not talked about internships. So my internship was from IIT Kharagpur in third year. So I have taken NPTEL courses as well. So I got All India first rank in NPTEL course. Okay, so that way I got an internship to IIT Kharagpur. That was a research internship. So we have to do some research, some new work, and publish a research paper. So we did some excellent research. We wrote an excellent research paper, and in an IEEE conference, I was awarded best paper. That paper was awarded the best paper award. Okay, and I am very young actually. So if you don't know, okay, let's keep it a secret only. So I got the Young Researcher Award also. So in that particular conference, right? So yeah, this is about it. Okay, so I sacrificed. I didn't sacrifice anything. Okay, so I'll tell you one thing. So in March, we used to in February we used to have gate exam, right? So my exam was on 5th February. Okay, And this paper presentation, the paper I'm talking about, was in January beginning, okay, 10th of January. So there was only 1 month gap, and I was thinking that I should go to publish my paper or not, okay, because gate exams were coming, and it will take my 2 to 3 days because I had to go to Mumbai from my hometown. Okay, I'll extend the class a bit. Just a second. Cool. So I had to go to Mumbai from my hometown. So it will take me 2 to 3 days to go and publish the paper and come back. Okay. So I was thinking that I should go or not, but my father said that you should go. Okay, you have prepared enough for gate. If you can revise some things in between, if you cannot, it is okay. We will do. You can do it. For the last month, I stayed at home only. Okay, so I don't know why we had some 15-20 days of vacation before gate. So I was at home only. So I am from Rajasthan. Okay, I am from Rajasthan near Ajmer. So if you have heard about it, so yeah, I went there. I published my paper. So and then I won these two awards. So at that time I felt that yeah, it is good that I came here. So gate is not going anywhere. Anyways, I have prepared a lot. I have given 240 tests. So I am really very confident about gate exam. Okay, that I'll do good. Okay, I can get under 200 rank. I was confident about this thing. I never thought about getting top 10 rank or anything like that. Okay, and and in final year only we got selected for ACM ICPC also, because we have beaten that particular team in our batch. Okay, we didn't have that senior right now. Okay, the senior batch is gone. We are in final year, so we have only two teams in our college, and our team has got all India 39th rank. Okay, in ACM ICPC online round. So we went to the regionals, and yeah, ACM ICPC is the best thing actually. Okay, so so just like if you're giving the gate exam, you should go to IIT once to get inspired, right? If you want to get inspired about competitive programming, you should see the environment of ACM ICPC. Okay, I'll give you some images. Okay, this is how ICPC is held. Okay, on every correct question, so they also make it competitive. Okay, and really competitive. What is done here is, so for every question, every correct question, you'll get a balloon. Okay, and every question has a balloon design designated to it. So let's say first question has the pink balloon. So all the teams in the entire arena who solved the first question, immediately after that they'll give a pink balloon to their desk. Okay, so that is also an added pressure. Okay, it is really competitive. It is really interesting. Okay, to be at a platform like that and to compete in a competition like that. Okay, first time in my life I had seen so many IITians, so I was really excited. So all the teams were from Triple IT Hyderabad, IIT Mumbai, IIT Delhi. Okay, so just behind us, IIT Bombay team was there, and just in front of us, All India topper team, which went to World Finals, was there. Okay, so the team name was Bits Please. Okay, you can search about it. They went to World Finals. So what happened is, in front of us, we are having 10 to 12 balloons, and we just solved two questions till then. Okay, after the rank list froze, we were able to solve two more questions, but we had two balloons only. So that was depressing, but it is fine. Okay, but it is fine. The environment is really good. Okay, so it is like for gate exam, just like going to IIT. For ACM ICPC, if you just see the environment once, okay, of ACM ICPC, you'll get motivated to do programming. Okay, you will want to go here once. Okay, so yeah, so this is my team. So these are the two of my friends which I'm talking about. So yeah, they know everything about my life, but I shared less things with other friends. Okay, cool. Okay, so this is before before going to IIT, right? So after IIT life, I have not shared yet. I guess I had to schedule one more meet for it. Okay. And the third myth is only nerds and bookworms are rank holders. It is not the case. Okay. I don't know if you get it right now or not, but I was not a bookworm. Okay. And somebody asked also, have you read books for GATE? I have hardly touched any book. Okay. Just the lectures were enough. And actually, they are enough. If you're watching them dedicatedly, and in the test series, if you are figuring out your mistakes and watching the lectures again, then then you don't need books. Okay, then if you just figure out your mistakes and see the lecture again for that particular part, that is enough. Okay, for after every test, this is the most common mistake everyone makes. Okay, I repeat it in every video. This is the most common mistake everyone makes. uh, you just give the test and forget it. Okay, this is the mistake. You should not do it. You should analyze it. For a 45-minute test, spend 1.5 hours to analyze it. Okay, somebody has spent time to create those questions. Okay, it takes 2 hours of time to make 45 minutes of questions. Okay, so value those questions, value every test paper, value every question. And that is the mistake I did in JE also. Okay, I used to do questions, don't see them again and again. In gate, I haven't made this mistake. I used to give one test only daily, but I used to give test daily. And after that test, I used to spend some time to analyze all the questions, even the questions which are correct. Okay, so just see the solution, respect the question. Okay, so all work and no play makes Johnny a dull boy. Okay, I hope you have heard of it. So Raj, I have finished both the test series for my third year and for my final year. Okay, 2018 test series and 2019 test series. I have finished 2 test series. That's why I had these many tests. Cool. So yeah, this is the schedule I am talking about. For so yeah, I had done many trips. Okay, me and my friends have went everywhere you can think of. So Goa has been a dream for everyone. We have been to Goa in south and Nainital in north. Okay, so we had done in those 4 years only. We have went everywhere. Okay, we don't used to miss any trips. Okay, so I cannot name places. Okay, at least 8 to 10 places I have visited. I went to Tech Fest. So and after Tech Fest next year only I went to Goa. Okay, so yeah, we didn't miss any trips. We didn't miss anything. I don't. You don't have to sacrifice your social life. Okay, just be with right people and everything will be good. Okay, the bad thing with social life is you are with bad people. Okay, so if you are with right people, then social life is good. Okay, so you cannot understand it, Shubham. I get it. So this was my own terminology. Back then, Ravi sir used to provide recorded lectures. Now it is not the case. So every recorded lecture comes under some category. Okay. So this PAR might denote some topic of some subject. Okay. I cannot explain this to you right now. TCP is self-explanatory, right? TCP and UDP. So TCP has 18 plus 5 plus 5 lectures. Okay, so that is how. So I watched on 16th December Saturday. I watched 5 TCP lectures and 1 UDP lectures. Total 54 minutes of time. Okay, just this. And we used to have some eYantra project also. So this is how I used to maintain a database. Okay, so for all the entire 2 year duration, I used to have this so that I can analyze that I am not making this mistake of leaving the gate for 4 to 5 days. Okay, or 1 week. So you should not do it. You should also try to make a schedule. Okay, this is the best practice. Make a schedule. Cool. So I guess this is about gate preparation. I have not told about my IIT Bombay journey and Google. So I'll discuss about it in one more video. So I'll schedule it in this month only. I'll let you know. So sorry guys if you were waiting for the Google part only. Sorry, but we have exceeded the time and we have to take breaks, right? So yeah, this was my gate journey. And actually I'll share this sheet also. So some people are asking about it. So I'll share the sheet in some way. So what do you want, a Excel sheet so that you don't have to do anything, or just a PDF? Okay, Excel sheet. So okay, I'll share. Yeah, if there are blank rows, I have taken gaps. So it is not the case that I have not taken gaps at all. It is 2017, right? It is 2017. I have exam on 4th of Feb 2019. So I had 1 year. So I am taking gaps here, but it was not the case at the end. I have upcoming interview with Google. Any tips in nutshell? Google Himanshu, you can call me, right? It is possible to complete CP in 1 year. You means? Yeah, so in 1 year you can complete all your concepts and you can do sufficient practice. Okay, so if you're addicted to programming, in 1 year, from a 2-star programmer, you can become a 5-star, 4 or 5-star programmer. Okay, and a 4 or 5-star programmer is sufficient for cracking interviews. That is what I mean. Okay. So C++ slides I'll upload on Unacademy only. Okay. So just like Ravi sir is uploading Java slides, I'll also have sessions, and I'll upload all my C++ slides on Unacademy only. Okay. I'll tell you about it. So we have figured out a way. So through Unacademy app, you can get all the C++ slides, and I'll discuss about it in videos. So actually my hard work paid for Gate. So this was about Gate. So yeah, these are my friends, and this is my teacher. I owe everything to him, actually. So yesterday only Gate result was announced. So every time, every year when the Gate result is announced, I remember that particular day. Okay, in 2019 when the result was announced, it was 15th March, 4 p.m. And Himanshu only, this guy saw my result, and yeah, I was really happy. Okay, so yeah, we have predictors. So I knew that I am getting under 10 rank, top 10 rank. Actually, predictors were saying that I will get the first rank, but yeah, there was some ambiguity. Okay, in that year. Okay, we can leave that thing. Yeah, I got second rank. I was really happy, and I got call from Ravi sir also. So I made a video regarding that. Okay, so it is the best feeling. Okay, after the entire hard work, when you get the success, it is the best feeling. Okay. So if you want to feel it too, you have to. So actually, it is bad to say you have to sacrifice something. Okay, you have to plan things efficiently. Okay, let's change this quote. You don't have to sacrifice something. You have to plan things efficiently. Okay. Shubham, that's great. That's really great. Thank you so much. Okay, Akshay, if it is taking you time to make notes, it will take time, right? It will take time to make notes. It also took me time to make notes. So this is why I was used to see only 90 minutes, 70 minutes, 100 minutes, 50 minutes lectures. I used to give them time. Okay, if you're seeing 88 here, just multiply it by 1.5 or 2. Actually, I used to create detailed notes also. So Shubham, I don't have my notes with me right now. Actually, I'm in different city. I have to see that how I can share them. Yeah, I'll look to some way that how we can share notes also. Okay. Sajan, most probably yes. So I'll talk to. So most probably, yeah, I'll be teaching. Okay. So as long as I fit in an academy, I'll be teaching. Okay, here along with Google. Okay, I'm not leaving Google for it. So all of you, I ask this thing. I'll never leave Google. Okay. Karthik, it depends on you. Okay, you can start with any subject. Okay, that is why I have not talked about those things. Okay, that is why I'm not talked about these things. That from which subject I started and from which subject I ended. Those things are shit. Okay, you don't need to follow anyone from at every point. Okay, it's that this guy did this subject first. That's why I should do this. It is not bad to start with any subject, but you don't have to feel demotivated. Okay, so some of my friend started with some subject and got some bad marks in that and left the preparation there. Okay, so just avoid that thing. Okay. So yeah, he is posting some emoticons here also. He is in the meet. Okay, so if you're getting bad marks in one subject, then you don't have to leave the preparation. You have to keep going. Okay. I have seen some people who have paid for the lectures, then to have done this thing. Okay, how you can do that? How you can waste 40,000 of your rupees or something like that? Okay. So AI, ML, Python, I don't have time right now, Sajin, but I can do that. Okay, if you have some specific doubts, you can ask in the video lectures. Okay. Uh, when did you make this schedule? At the end of the day or at the starting? Okay, so obviously at the end of the day. Okay. So every day, so the next day I used to write what I did in previous day. So I used to recall also that what I studied. So there was a recap in my mind, and I used to write that yesterday I did this thing. And if I didn't study, I also write the reason. Okay. So I actually I have the entire schedule with me right now. Whenever I have done less amount of work, I used to write the reason ki why. So no matter how worse the reason is, I used to write it. Okay, that's why I cannot share everything because okay, so it has the information about all the trips and everything. So yeah, uh, don't sacrifice anything, just be organized and stay dedicated. Okay, that's the key. You can manage competitive programming, gate, research, all of things, and college. Okay, college is easy. If you're preparing for gate and if you are good in programming, college is nothing. Trust me, you can prepare in one night and you can get good marks. Okay. So in college what happens is in every semester exam some of the subjects are same as in gate, right? So they are already done if you're preparing for gate, and the remaining subject you can prepare. Okay, so don't worry about college. Just focus on gate, competitive programming, and if you love technologies, then follow some technologies also. That is not bad. Okay, make projects of your own. You can manage all these things along with your social life. That is the point that you have to do. Okay, if you are feeling demotivated, take a break for 2 days, go somewhere. Not for 7 days. Take a break for 2 days. Okay, go somewhere. Okay, with your friends. That is fine. In online exam, college exam is fun. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I know. I know you guys are happy, but in IIT we are not happy with this. Okay. So we have the three view camera setting, everything. So we have to do it for the exams. Okay. So we have to place one other camera so that the entire view is visible. Okay. So yeah, Karthik. Yeah, obviously I did it with my continuous semester exams only. So no, this is not the case. Actually, if you are talking about did I studied gate subjects during my semester exam, like only those subjects, this is not the case. Actually, it takes 8 9 months. Okay, so I used to go very slow because I used to do many things, right? I had a lot of time, so I used to do many things. So if you're in second year, that is the best time to start for these type of exams. Okay, for exam like gate or ES, because you will have a lot of time. You won't feel pressure at any point. You don't have to sacrifice anything if you start early. So that was a plus point with me. Even if you're in third year, then I know that you have to sacrifice some things, but that is also manageable. Okay, but don't leave anything. Okay, you should not leave coding for gate exam. Coding is like a backup. Okay, it will give you a job. Your job will definitely improve if you're good in programming, right? So if you're a 5-star coder, you don't have to stick with TCS. Okay, or any service based companies who's paying less at that time. Okay. Okay, guys, I'll have to stop the meeting right now, and I'll do a separate video for IIT Bombay. Okay, so many things are coming. So we'll do a separate video for IIT Bombay journey. I'll let you know about that particular video. I'll tell about the Google's interview experience also in that video. So Shreyansh, last thing, I'm not good in sports. So yeah, occasionally we used to play badminton or cricket, but I'm not very good. Okay, I'll not I'll not lie here. I am not very good in any sport. Okay, but yeah, we used to play badminton a lot. So okay, yeah. Currently, I'm in MTech last semester. Okay, so I'll stop the meeting for now. You can hold your question for the second meeting. Okay, I'll do one more video just like this. Probably that video will be on YouTube so that all of you can see each other's comments and more people can join. Okay, so the second part of this video I'll do it on YouTube. Cool. So for now, bye guys. Uh, So Shubham, it is not bad that you joined TCS. Okay, so I'm not saying that TCS is bad. You can grow in TCS as well. Okay, the first thing is you can grow in TCS, and the second thing is if you are not growing in any company, not just TCS. Okay, in any company, if your growth is not that good, you can switch. Okay, for switching, then again you'll have to start programming and everything. So I too got placed in TCS. Okay, I'll tell it in the next video also. I also got placed in TCS. I was really happy because I had a backup after GATE. So before GATE exam in final year, I got placed in TCS through off-campus drive actually. Okay, so bye guys.